morning, West Michigan, and welcome to 8 West. We are here on this Wednesday.
Beautiful Wednesday.
The day after our big anniversary day.
I know. Well, you know, we decided it would be anniversary week a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of like that whole thing where we've got a funny thing in our family. When it's our birthday, and mine's in August, it's the birthday month.
Really? You're kidding? Wow.
Yes.
So every day you get things special, or just
you don't
occasionally?
get things special, but when things are up for debate of maybe, you know, I want to have dinner here and my husband wants to have dinner here, it goes to where I want.
Really?
So I just remind them it's birthday month this month.
Wow, that's awesome.
So shouldn't this be anniversary month?
It should be anniversary
It's definitely
month.
anniversary
That's right.
week. We're doing a lot all week to celebrate some of the pieces that we've done in the last year, and we're giving things away all week, and we're celebrating if you want to send us cakes still.
That's right.
Cakes.
Yeah, today we're cake-free apparently in the studio, so I'm just
We've got our
wondering.
flour cake.
We have a flour cake, but I'm guessing that floral foam doesn't taste quite as good as the buttercream filling that we had here yesterday.
I know, amazing.
I love cake.
I had an amazing night last night, and this is something that I've been talking to you about and really talking up to the 8 West crew, because on my bucket list, we did this about a year ago. We put bucket lists together and we said, what are some things that we've really wanted to do in life that we have yet to accomplish? And one of the things that I put on my list, see right here, ride in a hot air balloon.
Wow, okay.
And so I've wanted to do that always, and last night I got the opportunity.
Okay.
And it was kind of really interesting. It's an opportunity that came through 8 West. Is it Renee and Tony on the left-hand side? I met that couple at the Bret Michaels concert.
Oh, you did?
That we went to.
How
we
about
gave
that?
tickets away to viewers.
Okay.
And they said, hey, we're crew members of a balloon out of Wayland. We saw that that was on your bucket list when you were talking about that on 8 West. And we know we work with a guy, Keith, the pilot. And I said, oh my goodness, I am following up on this. So this is Keith actually filling the hot air balloon last night. We went out there to shoot a story, and basically they fill it with air, then they heat the air, and of course you know this well, being a meteorologist, that's what makes the balloon rise.
That's right, because
the
warm air is more buoyant, and so it weighs less, and so the warm air rises, and that's what allows the hot air balloon to lift up into the sky. We had a beautiful night, too.
It was really nice, and look at this view from above. You can see the leaves are starting to change in West Michigan.
Gorgeous.
It's really a wonderful time to do something like this, to get into the air any way you can, whether it's a balloon or skydiving or helicopter
riding
or whatever. And here's Keith piloting the balloon. I mean, this is amazing. We were in the basket, and it's so calm.
Wow.
And the silence is beautiful, and you can hear, to some extent, conversations on the ground. It's not windy. Keith put it so eloquently. He said, it feels like you're being cradled in God's hands.
Oh, yeah.
By riding in a balloon. It's just like you're floating through the air, and it was beautiful, Terry.
Wow.
It was an awesome experience, and this is Amanda and I. After we landed the balloon, we landed in this field here in the door area, and the crew kind of rides along and follows the balloon, because there's not it's hard. You just don't know. I mean, of course, they pick a safe spot to land in fields, but we got out okay. Which we knew we would, because Keith is a great pilot. But we're going to be featuring the story next week on 8 West. Our executive producer, Christine, hasn't set an air date yet for it, so you're going to kind of have to watch for it. But it was an amazing experience. We're taking you along for that ride. It's something that I think a lot of people have on their bucket list, or say, you know, this is something I'd really like to do with someone special in my life. You know, take your husband on
that'd
it,
be great.
or your kids.
Well, now Amanda has something in common with me. She and I both get terribly seasick, motion sick. How did she do? I mean, do you ever feel like you've got that nausea, or is it pretty calm?
And I'm someone that gets motion sick as well, but it really wasn't, because it was so smooth. I think the thing that was the most maybe startling, but not really startling, but a little bit different for me, is that the takeoff was a lot faster than I thought when we left, because there's that warm air, that hot air, I should say, and so you're rising. When they let go of those harnesses that have you down, you go up relatively fast. Okay. And so it's a really interesting ascent. And then when you get used to that, because you're kind of getting used to that too, being in this little basket, being a balloon and air above you. So we kind of talk about that and that whole experience and how neat that is. And it is beautiful. I thought of you when I added that picture about the weather and the changing leaves. And,
oh yeah, just beautiful.
You
beautiful.
would really like that too.
Yeah, beautiful time of the year, in Allegan, Berry counties when you're floating up there. I mean, it really is just some of the most spectacular country that you will ever have a chance to look down on from high above. So
it was a wonderful
I'm a little
experience.
jealous. You know what I love about you is, okay, I have loved getting to know Rachael in the last year because we worked together for years, but we have not been super
we
close.
haven't worked together.
Different shifts.
Like this.
I love it that you have this great notebook that you keep, and you keep notes in here, and so you can refer back to different things, goal setting, bucket list. I love that. That's something I think I'm going to try to incorporate.
Accountability. And it's kind of tattered, as you can see. I carry it with me all the
Everywhere
time.
you go.
Notes, you just never know when you're going to get an idea or when, things kind of pop in and out really fast in my head. And I'm like, I had a great idea about 2 hours ago,
yeah, exactly.
and it's gone now into, wherever. But yeah, that's accountability. That's how I do.
That's great.
Maybe I'll gift you a little notebook that you can have for
that
work.
would be fantastic.
8 West notebook.
Maybe we should have Amanda Roloff get us some 8 West notebooks we can actually just gift out to our viewers.
We're starting another year of 8 West. It would be the appropriate time to do it.
The 8 West notebook, complete with bucket lists and sharing of ideas and all that other kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, part of my bucket list last year was to try to not feel like I'm always playing catch up in my life. I'm somebody who, I tend to be a procrastinator. I think part of that's just because I'm so busy all the time. I have so many things going on. And so this year, I feel a little bit ahead of the game when it comes to Halloween. It's October 6th. We have a couple weeks to go. My daughter Jennifer, who's 12, she is, I'm glad God gave me her last because she's organized, orderly, and she's on top of everything. If she would have been my first kid, and then I would have had 2 others that were maybe not as organized. But Jen's super on top of everything. Okay. She already has her Halloween costume.
Okay, I'm really excited. Is it an animal? Is it
Mario?
Super Brothers.
Her friend,
Donkey Kong.
Exactly.
It's a throwback.
So it is a throwback. So Jen is Mario. Her friend Mackenzie is Luigi. And so they are all set to go. And it was actually Mackenzie's dad.
That is really cute.
That's so cute. Mackenzie's dad went and picked up the costumes. So I don't even get any credit for this except that, I gave him the cash to pay for my part of it. So I should give him a little bonus, too, for actually going to the store and getting these Halloween costumes. So Jen and Mackenzie are going to be Mario and Luigi for Halloween.
Oh, that's going to be adorable.
Isn't that cute?
So who are you going to be? Ms. Pac-Man?
I'm thinking I'm going to try to borrow the gorilla suit and go as, the Donkey Kong. We could be the whole setup. Although, she's 12 now, so she may actually not want Mom along for trick-or-treating this year. I might get ditched at home this year.
Well, it'd still look nice when you're giving out your candy in order to have that. You might scare a few people, but...
There we go.
Oh, well.
If I scare people, the more candy I get to keep for myself.
That's really original.
Isn't that great?
Really cool.
So you'll have to take pictures when you get Coco's costumes.
We're working on that right now.
Yeah, your mom's making it, right?
She is making something, and so we'll show that maybe a little bit later on one of our shows, too.